12-tone equal temperament, because it divides the octave into 12 equally spaced pitches. But composers like Wolfgang Brodsky and Ives used alternative systems that divided the octave up into even smaller divisions, most commonly 24 divisions, doubling our standard 12 pitches. They went about this most often I mentioned earlier that the human voice is perhaps the most versatile instrument for writing and performing microtonal music, and a fantastic example of this is Jacob Collier's a cappella arrangement of In the Bleak Midwinter. Collier's arrangement of In the Bleak Midwinter not only uses microtonal chords, but it actually modulates to a microtonal key. Through the use of 4 increasingly microtonal chords, we're shifted from standard E major to the key of G half sharp major. Take a look at this clip where Jacob demonstrates that prior to the modulation, his song is perfectly in tune with a standard piano. But then only 4 chords later, he has fairly seamlessly modulated us a quarter tone out of standard tuning, meaning that the music is now out of tune with the piano.
B, yeah. 4 magical chords. And then
the 4 chords that Jacob uses here use subtly widened or narrowed intervals, so by the time we reach the end of the progression, our perception of the tuning has been shifted enough that the key of G half sharp sounds perfectly logical and harmonious. Once we land in G half sharp, the first melody note we hear is this B half sharp, pitched at 508.36 Hz. If I play that pitch as a sine wave over this section of music in G half sharp, it sounds harmonious because it's in tune with the key of G half sharp major. And if I play the same pitch over this part of the music before we've modulated, the pitch predictably sounds out of tune. But the interesting thing is, if I play this pitch as we pass over the modulation, you can actually hear how the pitch starts out of tune and then slowly begins to sound in tune as we pass over these 4 chords. One common point of confusion that I wanted to address before the end of this video is songs that are not recorded at concert pitch. If you take a piece of music and pitch it so it's no longer tuning to one of our 12 pitches, that isn't actually an example of microtonality. For example, Friday I'm in Love by The Cure and Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis are both not recorded at standard concert pitch. They're not recorded at A equals 450 Hz. Meaning if you try playing along to one of these songs using a standard tuned instrument, it will sound out of tune. But the reason that this doesn't make these tunes microtonal is that microtonality is about using intervals that are smaller than our standard Western intervals, not using notes that...
And then for verse 4, it's like, where can I go that's brighter than E? Well, I got an idea, and I thought, well, it needs to rise. It needs to rise, but it can't rise a major third because that would put me in A flat, and that's like this. You know, and if I go a minor third, it'll put me in G, which is it's fine, but it's too neutral. So I thought I'll just put it in the middle. So I thought G half sharp. I'll give it a try. I've always wanted to try to modulate to G half sharp without you realizing, and I got away with it. So. So simple chords. And then that's but look at